in the Snapdragon Pro Series. We are approaching the final match of the group stages. So, Arashi, Gani, take it away.
All right, this will be the last match of the day for us. We'll have to see how this goes, man. Dax on the signature Hayabusa against a very valid challenger from Team Falcons.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, the line of dawn. Here we go. For game one, our last match is Philippines against Myanmar. Who do you got?
All right. Owen's actually playing on the Badang, and we've already mentioned this earlier on today, but there are mixed opinions on which role is better suited for that Badang. And honestly, I feel like for Team Falcons, there's some value to that, because we know that Owen just likes being aggressive. Right now, though, against the Hylas and a Hilda, I am a bit skeptical on how much damage Owen will be able to do in this early game, but we'll just have to wait and see to see if that actually is the case.
3 Brave Smites here from side of Team Falcons. They want some sustainability, durability here, Rashi?
Definitely so. Making sure that in those back and forth that Falcon Esports really like to use, right, in the neutral objective contest, Team Falcons will have a bit of an advantage if it keeps going further. We already talked about the value of sustain. It is one of the main things that makes the Bellaric quite a difficult opposition to deal with. But for now, looking at the rest of the emblems, tenacities for both the frontliners of Team Falcons. Along with that, though, agilities on 3 members, trying to augment the rotational speed. We've seen teams shut down Falcon Esports purely by superior roaming and making sure that each lane just keeps getting pressured by constant threats of roams from the other lanes.
Yeah, I mean, so far here, both teams definitely rotating. Now it's a setup here. Cheeky setup by Dax, 2v1. Flapteasy here, taking some heat. Oh, Shadow Kill wasn't committed there, I believe. Dax, I guess he's saving that Shadow Kill for a short kill elsewhere. Now it's gonna be, okay, Falcon Esports here. Kid X, somehow knocked up, but he's still A-okay.
A lot of back and forth maneuvers there. Falcon Esports, though, having enough sustain as well to just keep in the fight. Royal Milk going in.
Uh-oh, careful here, immobilize it as well. Now it's going to be the Shadow Kill saved up. PX7 flickers out of danger, but Kalteezy, clutch a retribution, but that's gonna be traded for a kill. And Falcon Esports, they are A-okay for that trade, I believe.
SOD there from Super Marco flies by. Falcon Esports, they didn't get the neutral objective, but I guess it's still, they got something for their efforts. But they were actually forced to use all of their battle spells, so that's not really the best of signs, considering that this is where Falcon Esports usually want to be aggressive, want to be the oppressors in this scenario.
Let's see here, what will Team Falcons do? Oh, Kid X here.
Ooh.
Glorious Pathway committed, but that's about it. Now Law and Order connecting on towards 1. 4 members, Benny! It joins the fight as well. PX7 finding the kill. Good juke there by Kalteezy, but Falcon Esports, great response, right?
Very good response. Again, the aggressiveness is there, and the fact that Team Falcons used so much resources and still were unable to take down Kid X, they might have to wait a bit longer there if they really want to play this aggressive style, especially if Falcon Esports is just throwing Kid X right there as the main front line. Because the Hylas, you know, you might be able to take him out, but in the end, taking damage is exactly what he wants to do.
You're right, you're right. Let's see here, the recovery technically from the side of Team Falcons. They're behind slightly on gold, but yeah, they need some sort of a compensation, perhaps in the next neutral objective that is coming in less than 30 seconds.
That is definitely important, but you have to watch at what both teams do before the turtle actually spawns. We're 20 seconds away, it seems like it's way too far. But from right now, with both teams so well known for their setups, this is where the chess game really begins. Which bushes contain heroes, contain traps here from both teams. Team Falcons definitely have a bit more of an advantage because the Tsushin can just literally illuminate the rest of the map, and that means that Falcon Esports have to get creative if they really want to catch Team Falcons off guard.
Yeah, let's see here which team pokes more. Turtle has claws though for Benny, so they're, I mean, he's prioritizing more sustainability though. Hunter Strike for Dax. So he wants penetration, he wants mobility. Let's see, will it be influential in this coming turtle fight? Seems like Team Falcons is doing very well as well in just controlling the river.
That's some good damage from PX7 there. And Royal Milk is always a big problem there. Unable to be pushed away even with the constant pressure from the glue. If Royal Milk can get his hands on Kaltizi, you know, the Hilda on your assassin jungler, that's usually a surefire way to get an advantage. But look at this. Is it too far? Royal Milk.
Good risk positioning. That's Glorious Pathway invested already. Now it's going to be Dax jumping in with the quartet. Oh, Kaltizi for the second time finds a retribution. Now it is going to be a fight here forced by Team Falcons as there are multiple members taken down. Kaltizi secures one and PX7 will fall next. Flapteezy will be the trade, the only trade. And that's going to be Falcon Esports here struggling to find an equalizer as Ogwen survives with a slither of HP.
Royal Milk trying to find something there, but he's forced to go back to his lane. Not wanting to miss out on the gold and EXP. Great pressure from Team Falcons right there. The fact that they're the ones pressured, taking damage bit by bit, but still coming out on top with the better execution in these fights. Falcon Esports, man, it just feels like they aren't really focusing on one target. And if you look at their composition, there's not a lot of AoE to throw around. So they really have to kind of concentrate and pick and choose who exactly they want to threaten properly, because otherwise, you know, we talked about how Badang isn't Dax should be the main target, should be zoned out of these fights, and we've seen it being done before. It is possible, but you know, that is not what is going on here.
I mean, technically, it has been 50-50 for the first two turtles here. And Dax, we expected better. I personally expected better on the retribution. Kaltizi, well done. But let's see here. Minute number 6, nothing too crazy. But Team Falcons, yeah, they have a 2K gold lead.
2K gold isn't game-changing, technically. A single fight can turn that around. But with Team Falcons pushing the tempo, having heroes like the Tushin that can just continuously stay on the map, right? Not really needing a lot of resources to clear, to skirmish. This can end up being a tough time for Falcon Esports, especially if the pressure starts translating into the jungle, right? They need Dax to be on curve because it's already an uphill battle trying to retreat against a Suyo, but against a Suyo of Kaltizi, you know, there's extra levels of difficulty here.
Let's see, and also he is an extra level ahead. That's a good Eternal's Guard there. An opening from Falcon Esports. But let's see here, no follow-up here just yet. Royal Milk kinda isolated here. Kidex is hovering around, but now a few from the other side. Half HP. Good at stun there, but now it is actually a one-member mounted. Now Kidex trying to buy time for his team as a high loss. Now let's see here. Falcon Esports, can they deliver the damage? OSOD connecting, but now it's going to be Kaltizi finding the kill as well as Royal Milk, who will fall. Two members of Falcon Esports here deleted.
Seems like Falcon Esports' plans are just crumbling apart, man. They lost a turret on the bottom lane to the split push of Super Marco, and even then still, despite the fact that Royal Milk was able to get so much attention, was able to garner the focus of 3 players of Team Falcons, it doesn't matter. The turtle wasn't rushed. There wasn't any trade back forced upon Team Falcons. They were able to get the turret, rotate, take out Royal Milk, and still get the turtle. They're playing this very patiently, and Falcon Esports are struggling to really show anything of real opposition against Team Falcons.
Which is unfortunate, right? Because I feel like Falcon Esports has the firepower in the bottom side, though. Now, Benny, mounted, Iron Fist, committed. Ogwen will secure the kill on towards the gold laner from Falcon Esports. Another sign. Falcon Esports here is struggling to find a dub 8 minutes in.
Not to mention, Dax hasn't really been able to find a lot of big moments, whether that's kills or pickups, but look at this, whoa!
The crowd control is too huge, and Royal Milk will fall again. This time, the second time. Let's see here, Dax, turn off angle. Only spots Ogwen, though, from that angle. The mid lane turret will fall, because Super Marco is in the area. Team Falcons here, slowly but surely controlling. That's a flicker Iron Fist. Oh my goodness. Good play there from Ogwen, which Super Marco says, okay, let me grab the kill.
Open getting fancy with it. Team Falcons at this point does so much damage. Earlier, you can see at least Royal Milk himself is able to be such a nuisance. But again, with a 7,000 gold lead now, that's not going to be the case any longer. Even when he walks forward just a little bit, there's no requirement for Team Falcons to use too much crowd control tools, because with only 1 or 2 options, they can secure the kill onto Royal Milk.
Yeah, I don't think now any member of Falcon Esports here can withstand the power that is already created or already in Team Falcons here. Because BOD for Caltesi, and I believe Super Marco is practically free farming as well. So let's see here with the Lord up. I don't think Falcon Esports should contest. They should turtle in their base here. They do not have enough firepower, but let's see here. Team Falcons looking for a force. I believe Dax again misses on that retribution. SOD luckily does not connect on towards any members of Falcon Esports. Glorious Pathway committed as a defensive move, but that's going to be the roamer mounted, deleted. Few will gladly secure that one. 5v4 with the Lord coming. Team Falcons, they're on the offense.
Just like that, man. There goes Kid X, the Hylos, the tanky Hylos, literally blown up. Man, that was a bold attempt by Falcon Esports, man. Dax is great, but he's also 2 levels down in the engagement, and he was, again, going up against the Execute, the second skill of Zetsuyo. I feel like that was just a bit too risky. If anything, they should be trying to get what they can, you know, like a pick-off, and sacrifice the neutral objective. It doesn't really seem like they should be able to contest properly.
A little bit too risky indeed. Let's see here, Rintalker though, already in the arsenal of Irithel. Top turret will be the main priority. That is the damage there. Base turret number 1 in the top lane has been taken down. Falcon Esports hit the reset button again. Take a look at Team Falcons though, applying every pressure on every angle. Oh, a few good response there. Repositioning. It does seem like with the First Lord, Team Falcons might be able to grab all 3 turrets.
It's just so difficult because at this point, I mean, we saw earlier, Super Marco has the Wind of Nature, so even Dax can't really do much, even if Benny dives in with him. Oh, even with the Mother Gun, but look at this!
FlapTZ find a new 2-man immobilization. X deleted. That's going to be Falcon Esports collecting a kill. A 2-for-1 still favoring Team Falcons. They're looking for the end. As Super Marco is just leading everybody inside the base. Super Marco collects a double. Will not even look for the triple as the main base will be the priority, and Team Falcons finds game 1.
Just like that. The domination of Team Falcons, shutting down everything. The distractions, the rotations, the strong laning.